Well, the federal government today released its first strategy relating to electric vehicles aimed at knocking down consumer barriers for greater uptake. It also included a new fuel efficiency standard that will come in. Now, these barriers for electric vehicles include the cost of them, the consumer demand and also infrastructure needed to support the cars. Think about the charging stations. Worthy ambitions maybe, but will consumers and the local car industry take up the challenges? Tony Webber is the Chief Executive of the Federal Chamber of Automotive Industries and joins us now. Tony, many thanks for your time. Go first to this fuel standard. Why is that important if Australia long term is to have a dominant supply of electric vehicles?
Because at the moment there's only Australia and Russia that doesn't have a fuel efficiency standard. And what a fuel efficiency standard means is that internationally it sends a message to head office to send fuel efficient vehicles to Australia so that we can have a better CO2 outcome. That's something that the industry has wanted for years, and today is very monumental because it means that we're on the path to having such a fuel efficiency standard.
OK, does it discriminate between the type of vehicles that we might have in the future? In other words, whether it discriminates between electric vehicles, hybrid vehicles or hydrogen-powered vehicles?
Now, the good thing about a fuel efficiency standard, if designed properly, it is technology neutral. So it allows Australians to buy the vehicles that they need and want for their lifestyle and for their work. So for some people, electric vehicles will be the option for the future, whereas for other people, there'll be hybridised vehicles will be the way in which they'll live, because those vehicles allow the flexibility for both work and their family needs.
That's one of the barriers I sense right now is many Australians go, well, what happens if I want to drive, sort of 7 or 8 hours to go on holidays, to see family or to simply do business? That becomes, if you like, one of the key barriers in a country that people are used to travelling such large distances.
Absolutely. You need the technology that you can rely on that actually meets your needs, especially for work. I think that's really important. And I think the other really important element of this is recharging infrastructure. As we move to EVs, and we will move more to EVs over the next 10 to 15 years, we need the public recharging infrastructure to support them. You think how many petrol stations there are in the marketplace at the moment? They will essentially have to be replaced over time with EV recharging infrastructure.